You know, I really don't remember. It's a good people ask that all the time. That's probably the most common question. Most amount of money made in one night. It's probably a number like $60,000 or something. I don't remember making $100,000 in one night, but you know, swings of $10,000 were common. I mean, that would happen all the time. You know, swings of $50,000 were a little more rare. I don't remember swinging $100,000 in one night. Not personally. As a team, yes, that would happen. Hopefully not the bad way, but it happened. Yeah. Oh, there.
Yeah. So when the casino people found out that you're counting, like, would they just kick you out, or would they do more of these things?
Different things. They might start, if they find out we're questions or they find out we're counting, what do? They might start by just cutting the shoe a little less favorably to us, which sometimes made things more favorable, but hopefully we'll have time to explain that, which is interesting. Other things they do is they kind of do what I would call soft barring, where they come over and say, you know, Mr. H, we'd really rather you not play blackjack. You're welcome to play craps, like we want to do there. Slots. People in the movie play slots. Hello, you know, they're MIT students, professional gambler, and they're supposed to be playing slots overnight. Does that make sense to anyone? Not me, you know. And they might even buy you dinner. We'll buy you dinner. We'll comp your room. That's a soft barring. A little harder barring would be like, we're not going to book your action here anymore, and we want you out of here. You know, and then the worst barring is back room, photographs against tight bars, reading you a little card that says, you know, you're being barred under statute such and so, and should you ever enter onto the premises of Caesar's Palace, you will be arrested for trespassing. You know.
Has that happened to you?
Yeah, that's happened. Not too many times, but enough that it's, you know. And I actually got barred at Caesar's, and then years later, I'll tell you a funny story about getting barred. I was barred for life at Caesar's with John Chang. And so years later, my company, by the way, my company is SolidWorks. Anyone use SolidWorks software? Anyone like it?
Yeah.
All right. Anyone not like it? Anyway, I'm really glad you're using SolidWorks, and that's my real life's work, not blackjack. It's SolidWorks. I was working in CAD business since 1981, since I was like some of your ages, and I love that. But anyway, SolidWorks, we have a big convention every year called SolidWorks World. Anyone ever been to SolidWorks World? No. We have like 4,000 people come to our convention about CAD and related things, so we had it at Caesar's Palace. I come into the office one day, you know, I don't really make those decisions, somebody figures out, and they're like, next year's SolidWorks World is going to be Caesar's Palace. So I talked to my business partner about it, and he's like, I'm like, they're not going to recognize me, no one, unless I went in and bet a lot of money, which I'm not going to do. He goes, no, I don't want to take any chances about having any ugly incident where, like, you know, one of the you get kicked out of your own convention. Bad PR. So he goes, I want Caesars to give us permission for you to be there. I'm like, okay. So you know, we were having this big convention, you know, all these people. So we're kind of a big customer at Caesars now, and they gave me a letter. They gave me a permission letter that I was supposed to carry with me at all times. It said, you know, Mr. Hirschtick is hereby allowed to enter on the premises of Caesars. He may not gamble nor hang out in the casino. You know, and that was fun. It was a fun story. But, so that's the epilogue. But those barrings, you know, there's a whole spectrum of ways to get barred. I never had anything happen to me that was any worse than getting my picture taken and read the little card. You know, they never had anything worse than that happen. It's still not fun. You know, we talk about it now like it's fun, but it's not fun. It's that policemen stop you for speeding kind of feeling that you don't like. So, yeah, you have a question?